Imagine how much more productive you could be if you replaced short-term comfort with long-term self-discipline. What if the secret to smashing your biggest goals wasn't just motivation, but mastering self-discipline? INTJs, known for their remarkable self-discipline, leverage their dominant function, introverted intuition, to stay focused on long-term outcomes and sidestep distractions. In this video, we'll learn the 5 steps INTJs use to master self-discipline. From setting life-changing goals to harnessing self-reflection, discover how these strategies can transform your productivity. Plus, learn how INTJs develop routines that turn discipline into a natural habit. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on our latest insights. Step 1. Define clear long-term goals. INTJs are exceptional when it comes to long-term thinking. It's almost like second nature for them to map out a big vision for their life or projects. But here's the thing, they don't stop at just dreaming up a big picture. INTJs outline specific, clear goals that act as stepping stones toward that vision. Why? Because having a solid roadmap helps them stay focused and motivated, especially when life throws distractions their way. When an INTJ sets a long-term goal, they break it down into manageable steps, making it easier to track progress. That's how they avoid feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of what they want to achieve. What's exciting is that this level of structured planning doesn't just make them efficient, it fuels their self-discipline. The clearer their goals, the easier it is for them to prioritize tasks, cut out unnecessary distractions, and keep moving forward with laser focus. This is why INTJs excel in mastering self-discipline. They know exactly what they want and the steps they need to take to get there. It's a perfect mix of vision and strategy, where every action is tied to a long-term purpose. If you can define clear, long-term goals like this, you'll see how much more disciplined and motivated you become. Step 2. Break goals into actionable steps. One of the smartest things INTJs do when working toward a goal is breaking it down into smaller, actionable steps. Think about it, tackling a huge goal all at once can feel overwhelming, right? But when you slice that big goal into bite-sized pieces, it becomes much more manageable. That's exactly how INTJs keep themselves on track. They don't just set a goal and hope for the best, they create a step-by-step plan that moves them forward consistently. Each step acts as a building block, making progress feel smoother and less daunting. This method also keeps their motivation high because they see results more often, even if they're small. What's exciting is that this approach helps them avoid burnout. Instead of trying to take on too much at once, they focus on what they can handle at the moment. It's like stacking small wins that eventually lead to a big victory. And let's be honest, who doesn't love checking things off a list? By breaking goals down, INTJs ensure that each day counts toward their long-term success. If you want to boost your self-discipline, try this approach. You'll be surprised at how much progress you can make without feeling overwhelmed. Step 3. Leverage introverted intuition for focus. One of the greatest strengths INTJs have is their ability to tap into their introverted intuition to laser focus on their goals. It's almost like a superpower, they can tune out distractions and hone in on what matters. You know how life is filled with noise and constant interruptions? Well, INTJs are masters at filtering all of that out. They use their intuition to see beyond the immediate chaos and stay locked in on the bigger picture. What's fascinating is that this ability allows them to see connections that others might miss. It's as if they can predict the best path forward and focus their energy on it with incredible precision. That's why INTJs are known for getting things done. Irrelevant distractions don't easily sway them. When they're working on something, they're all in. This deep focus doesn't just help them complete tasks, it keeps them moving toward their long-term goals with relentless determination. So, if you want to sharpen your focus like an INTJ, start tapping into your intuition. Stay mindful of where you're directing your energy and cut out anything that isn't aligned with your goals. You'll notice how much more productive and disciplined you can be when you're not wasting time on distractions. Step 4. Create a strategic routine. INTJs are pros at building routines that fuel their self-discipline. It's not just about sticking to a schedule for the sake of it, they craft routines that align with their bigger goals. This is where the magic happens. When their daily habits feed into their long-term vision, everything falls into place. Do you know how decision fatigue can drain your energy by the end of the day? INTJs avoid that by having a set routine, so they don't waste time figuring out what to do next. They've already planned it out. And the best part is that their routine doesn't just keep them productive, it builds positive habits over time. Every small action they take becomes a stepping stone toward achieving something greater. It's like putting their self-discipline on autopilot. When you have a strategic routine, you make fewer impulsive decisions, and it becomes easier to stay disciplined because you know exactly what needs to be done and when. That's how INTJs maintain focus without getting overwhelmed. If you want to master self-discipline like an INTJ, start by crafting a routine that aligns with your goals. Not only will it make your days more efficient, but it'll also build habits that push you toward long-term success. Step 5. Utilize self-reflection and adjust. INTJs know that self-discipline isn't a one-size-fits-all strategy, it's something you continuously refine. That's why they make self-reflection a regular part of their process. Think about it. What's the point of pushing toward a goal if you're not checking in with yourself to see what's working and what's not? INTJs do this naturally. They take time to assess their progress and aren't afraid to tweak their strategies when necessary. What's exciting about this is their ability to remain flexible without losing sight of their ultimate goals. If something isn't working, they don't cling to it just for the sake of sticking to a plan. They adjust, adapt, and keep moving forward. This balance of structure and flexibility is key because it allows them to stay effective without becoming rigid. The more you self-reflect, the more you understand how to optimize your efforts. And that's where the real growth happens. If you want to enhance your self-discipline, start by checking in with yourself regularly. Be honest about what's helping and what's holding you back, then adjust accordingly. You'll be amazed at how much more aligned and focused you become when you permit yourself to change course when needed. To conclude, taking on the INTJ way of self-control can change your life. Think about setting a strong vision for your future and breaking it into doable steps, each one showing your dedication and concentration. See yourself using that strong, almost magical skill to shut out distractions and focus on what counts. By making a routine that fits your deepest aims, you create a daily rhythm that moves you forward with purpose and clarity. As you look back on your journey, often tweaking and improving your plans, you're not just following a set path, you're changing and growing with each move. This emotional trip of self-control isn't just about finishing tasks, it's about becoming your best self and reaching dreams you once thought were too far. By using these INTJ methods, you'll find a deep sense of satisfaction and a disciplined mindset that pushes you toward your goals with steady resolve. Use these techniques, and let them lead you on a path of amazing personal growth and success. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.